Hi, thanks for joining us for another episode of Money TV. I'm Don Baillargeon, so glad you could be with us. Money TV is the program all about money and what makes it happen. Now, suppose you had an old debt that for some reason never got paid. An old credit card, maybe from a department store. Maybe your debts were discharged in bankruptcy court. A lot of people did that in 2005. Suddenly and from seemingly out of nowhere, you get a letter or a phone call from someone identifying themselves as a collection agency. They're now offering to settle the debt once and for all for just a few cents on the dollar. Seems like a good deal, right? Well, this is something that's been going on recently, and hundreds of thousands of consumers who had either forgotten about a debt or had certain debts discharged are now being contacted with enticing settlement offers. But be very careful when you respond to any kind of offer like this, because according to an article in Business Week magazine, what's happened is some company has bought a package of old debt at a mere percentage of face value and has begun calling and writing letters to the individuals. If this has happened to you or someone you know, find out first if the debt is valid. If the debt was discharged as part of a bankruptcy filing, you don't owe it any longer. It's gone forever. Now, just because a debt has been discharged doesn't mean these collection companies won't be calling. If they can pressure a discharged debtor into paying even a small portion of the debt they no longer owe, they will realize a huge profit on that list that they invested in. Now, discharged debtors simply need to inform the collection agency that the debt they're calling about was discharged in U.S. bankruptcy court and to cease and desist collection efforts. It's against the law to attempt to collect on a discharged debt. Now, for debts that are not discharged, well, the statute of limitations may have expired. That's the time involved, and it also varies by state. After a certain amount of time has gone by, debt collectors are time barred, and they cannot sue you for old debt or report it to credit reporting agencies. If you decide, however, that you do owe that debt, at some point in time you do want to pay it, be aware that doing that can actually lower your credit score in the short term because it renews the date of last activity. If you've been working to clean up your credit, that obviously would set you back a bit. If someone contacts you or someone you know about a debt more than 6 or 7 years old, or for a discharged debt, be careful. It's most likely some company that bought a list dirt cheap and they're trying to turn a quick profit. If you do have questions, contact the Secretary of State's office in the state you live in. Now, here's something you can contact us. It's a toll-free number, good from anywhere in the world you're watching the program, 888-259-4449 for information about our featured guests. When you do call, be sure and be added to the subscription list of our Money TV newsletter. It's free, again, toll-free from anywhere in the world, 888-259-4449. On your mobile phone, all you have to do is text Money TV to go 800 or 46800. Be sure and visit us online at moneytv.net, and like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.